Good morning. We'll talk about outreach. Outreach falls under the Ministries Committee, and outreach has two parts. First is the financial side. In our annual church budget, $5,000 is allocated to outreach, and this enables St. Paul to make financial donations to support many programs. For instance, we support two United Methodist missionaries, Nan McCurdy and her husband Miguel. We've been supporting their mission work for many years. Currently, they're in Mexico, and we support their Give Ye, Them to Eat project. We support the Our House program, the Laytonsville Havens group homes over here on Riggs Road, the Lord's Table Soup Kitchen in Gaithersburg, the United Methodist Board of Child Care, and we also support UMCOR, which is the disaster relief efforts for hurricanes and flooding. Your giving as a congregation directly funds our outreach budget so that we can support these special programs. The second side of outreach are projects, or what I call hands-on service that we do to help in the community. Some of our projects, throughout the year that y'all know well are we collect food for the Damascus Help Community Pantry. We've collected household items for the Laytonsville Havens residents to help them transition from the group home into their own independent living apartments. Our current project, which is collecting items for foster care children through Comfort Cases, which is an organization based on Shady Grove Road. And of course, the annual St. Paul favorite, our December Angel Gifts project for the young men at our house and the children of our sponsored families. The kindness and generosity of this congregation makes these projects happen. So thank you everyone for helping others. Regarding hands-on activities, well, we got one coming up next month. Rebuilding Together is coming up on the last Saturday in April. And this is where groups work and repair a house for those that are unable to manage the work themselves, often the disabled or the elderly. We partner with Gaithersburg Presbyterian Church, or GPC as they go by. GPC sponsors the house. Their team determines the work to be done. They get the materials. And then as a partner, St. Paul provides volunteers on project day, and we also make a financial donation towards materials. Some hands-on service we do with our feet, such as the crop walk in October, where we do a walk through the town of Laytonsville. We meet our neighbors, we raise awareness and donations for hunger relief programs. I've been talking with Beatrice to put together some activity ideas on how we can assist the young men at our house. And there's also hands-on opportunities that stem from some of our projects, such as Damascus Help. We collect food, but then they need volunteers to sort the food and to deliver it to the local families. The Comfort Cases organization needs assistance with assembling the backpacks for the children. So if any of that interests you, let me know, and I can get you connected there. I recently had the chance to volunteer at the Lord's Table Soup Kitchen in Gaithersburg. The Lord's Table serves a hot meal every day from 3:30 to 4:30 to anyone in the community that needs a meal. I'm on the sub list, and I was able to assist another church that needed an extra volunteer. That day we served 42 guests, and it was a wonderful time to be a part of that. I'm inquiring if there might be another church organization that has an assigned day that might be a smaller team that maybe we could partner with and provide extra volunteers to help at the Lord's Table. I'll keep it posted. I welcome all ideas and suggestions on how we can serve others in our communities. If there's something of interest to you or a project you know about that we could help with, please call me, email me, or we can talk at church. And finally, most of all, thank you everyone at St. Paul for your continued support and participation in our outreach efforts. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Before I introduce Beatrice, Ms. Beatrice Rice, I want to acknowledge Sharon Jones. Raise your hand, Sharon. Stand up. So Sharon is the chairman of our board of directors at our house. Of course, we've got the students here from our house. 30 years ago, Benny came to this church. Benny started our house 30 years ago. 29 years and 9 months ago, he came to this church, and he shared his vision for our house. This church accepted that vision and has supported him and has become a bedrock of support for our house since. When Benny retired in 2016, we went through 3 directors trying to find one that would work, literally work. We hit gold on the 4th one, Beatrice Rice. She's a mother, she's a grandmother. This is a job that's 24/7, just like a parent, and she knows the job. She's working on her doctorate. She hired a deputy that's working on her doctorate. She's hiring good staff, and she has a strong vision. Beatrice Rice, let's welcome her.
Good morning. Good morning. It is such a pleasure. I feel like I'm so far apart from you guys. It's such a pleasure to be here. Like Craig said, you guys have been supporting our house for over 30 years. And over the time that I've been here, which has been coming up on 4 years, I have seen the fruit of all of you, all of y'all's labor. You guys have been such an amazing group of individuals who, just like the story was talking about this morning, you see the young men as people. You don't see their circumstances, you see them as people. And because of that, you guys have given and you've given. You've given the Children's Church every single holiday. They make great little goodie bags, and the guys appreciate it, and they're always looking forward to see these candy bags that come on campus. And then every Christmas, you guys do an amazing job of making sure that our young men have Christmas gifts. And Miss Leslie, who just walked out, has been an absolute godsend. She is such a precious, precious woman of God who thinks about our young men. She's always calling me, she's checking on them, she's making sure that everything is well. She represents you guys phenomenally in the things that she does and how she takes care of our young men. And I want to say, Benny did start this 30 years ago. And right now, we have kind of branched out from where Benny started. And we're doing some amazing things, and our young men are doing some amazing things. We have some programming and stuff that we've done. Over the last 2.5 years, we've been able to graduate almost 13 young men from Sherwood High School. I'm so proud of that, because before, if you lived in a group home, most of the time you didn't graduate from high school. You didn't even get a chance to go to high school. And these young men have been able to go to high school. They've been able to participate in everything that's going on. They're going to prom. We got 2 that's graduating this year, and they're going to prom, and they're getting ready for graduation. We have one young man that's in the back that was on the football team, and he just did an amazing job, and he's on his way to college. He's gotten 3 offers, acceptances from colleges, from Townsend. Back there, but we have another young man that's in our program that's at Bowie State right now. We have another one that's at Morgan. We have another one that's also graduating that's thinking about going to Montgomery College. So they're doing great things, and we're so proud of them. We're so proud of what we've been able to accomplish at our house and what we're continuing to accomplish. Our next big phase, and we too are going to be a part of Rebuild America. They're going to come out and they're going to work on our old dorm, because that's going to be a transitional housing for our young men. So as they're completing high school and they're completing their maybe apprenticeship programs, or their internship programs, they're gonna be able to transition into this other house, and that other house is gonna allow them to have life skills that will prepare them for independence. So as they leave our program and they go back out into the community, they're gonna be well ready to be a successful member of society. And we just wanted to do this one thing. We so appreciate everything that St. Paul has done for us. And we feel like you guys are always giving to us. And so we thought that it would be good for us to be able to present something to you. So I would like all of our young men to come forward. Come on, guys. And I would also like our President Sharon to come forward. And Pastor Bill, I'd like for you to come forward.
Can we have Greg come up, who is also a
Greg,
member
that's
of our
right,
board?
he's a member of our board.
You made me stand, that's all right.
So we thought about what could we do? What could we present? And we have another member of our team and her husband, he's our resident artist on campus. And so we thought, what would be a good thing to do? So we thought about, if you could turn it around so they can see what it is. We thought that we would do a stained glass and we would put a dove in the middle for peace, and we wanted to present that to St. Paul as a gift from us to say how much we appreciate, how much we're thankful, and I'm going to let Jake, he wants to be the one to present it.
On behalf of our house group home, we'd like to thank St. Paul's Church for doing everything that you guys have done for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sometimes, the young men may feel like, people are forgetting that they're there, but you guys are always there. You've always been there, and we just appreciate so much all of your help and all of your assistance and all of your love. Thank you again.